You been, man?
Good, man. How you been?
The last 4 years have been a dream.
Yeah, dude. I'm impressed, man, with what you got going on. Greeting everybody at different festivals and stuff you go to, and just putting that positive energy out there, man. It's exciting to see, Koki, for sure.
I don't know where it comes from. It's it's been my purpose since this started. A doctor asked me if I wanted to live. I said yes, sir. But what came with that is I woke up with a love for people and life. I have an instant empathy for people because I've been at the bottom and I know what it's like not to think anybody cares, you know? So
Yep,
it's one of the things that drives me, and that's why I work so hard. Like I got my 501(c)(3) yesterday.
that's awesome, man.
I'm a real nonprofit as of yesterday. I was crying last night, like when it was actually in my mailbox on Saturday, but Steph checked the mail last night, and then yeah, it was in there. My IRS paperwork came in.
That's awesome. How long ago did you file for it?
Uh, it's been well about 6 weeks.
Yeah,
Six.
that's not bad.
Well, it was longer because I've never really been a business person, so I didn't know about like IRS confirmation emails.
Yeah.
So the business that did my LLC, it's been a month and a half, and I'm like, man, why haven't I heard anything? And she goes, well, did you check this email, and gave me a date? It was a month and a half earlier, and I was like, oh. So I typed it in and clicked on it, and I said, oh. I said I confirmed it right now, and then pretty much as soon as that happened, I had to pick my like the code I fall under, like what my nonprofit falls under and stuff. And yeah, now I'm laying out plans to start presenting to big companies to sponsor what I'm doing in the community, so that what I give to the community now is probably 35-40%, because I have to worry about keeping my life sustained, and it's a struggle doing what I do. The way I do things like the DoorDash and all that stuff is much more struggle financially, but it's so fulfilling as far as the community and to me.
Oh, I
Uh,
bet.
yeah, I mean, I met families will be waiting for me when I get there, or freestyle and get a tip later, or people come out and hug me. People tell me they love me. Like I don't even know how to explain it. I don't even know how to process a lot of what I'm doing yet. You know, I've only been in recovery 4 years, and learning like me for a couple years now.
Yeah, and dude, who would have thought, what, 32 years ago when you and I met each other that 32 years later, we'd both be in recovery, both, trying to live it out loud and break the stigma of it, man.
Yep.
I mean, because that's what you got to do. So, what I want to do, and you may remember this different, I want to let everyone know how you and I met.
No,
And just,
I'm waiting to hear this because I have a
okay.
terrible memory. So I don't know if
Yeah.
you know, a lot of my childhood was very trauma filled.
Oh,
So I don't remember a lot of stuff. It's
yeah.
been blocked out. Yeah.
Oh,
So,
so in sixth grade, my parents had moved to Cardiff. I was in private school, right? This, little cookie cutter, tough scholastically, but every kid is gentle and nice. And
uh,
I leave private school and we move out to Carnival, and it's nothing but country boys and these all girls everywhere, and I just go nuts, man. I get there and I'm like, wow, what is all this? And uh, I started getting attention from girls, and it drew the attention of one certain girl that I did not like back, and I guess she took offense to that and told her older brother Timmy. I don't know if you remember Timmy D. Anyway, I think he'd failed like 4 grades and he was still in our sixth grade class. He was massive, dude. Well, he didn't like me for it. And he's like, dude, I'm going to beat the brakes off you when the bell rings. And I was like, oh my God, what do I do? So I remember being in the bathroom and realizing I had $5 in my wallet. And I was like, I'm going to go find Koki Pogwells and see if he won't smash this dude when the bell rings. So I come and find you, and I don't know, dude. You were used in sixth grade, man. You were just savage Samoan, dude. So, I come up to you. I was like, "Hey, Koki, if I give you $5, bro, will you just light Timmy up if he comes at me?" You're like, yeah, man, no problem. I got you. Give me that $5. So I give it to you. And the bell rings, and sure enough, here comes this 17-year-old in the sixth grade just charging at me. He grabs me and like lifts me up in the air, and I see you out of the corner of my eye come up and just level this kid. And the day was saved. I was like, yeah, what's up now?
Oh wow. Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's pretty cool. Actually, I was helping.
yeah,
Wow, that's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Man.
Yeah, dude. And then, then I ended up going to UT, and I was in a fraternity there. And one of the guys from Germantown was like, man, we played y'all Cardinal football. And I remember there was this off or defensive tackle named Potta Willies, and he was huge. And I was like, you mean Koki, man? He's like, yeah, 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 Koki Potta Willies. Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
So I kept kind of hearing about you throughout the years, man. But it's just, I never knew that, you had gone through this recovery journey and, had your struggles. I didn't know your childhood was as tough as it was. I know you've heard a little bit about mine from the radio interview I did. And, I had my struggles as well. And what's crazy about that, Koki, is, you and I grew up on opposite ends of Carter, but went through some of the same stuff, went through a hard childhood. So it's not always how things look on the outside, people are fighting and struggling with stuff that you have no clue. And especially with social media now, absolutely. Cool. We can do it once a week, kind of see how it rolls. And I'm sure there'll be things during the week that we go up against and struggle with, and we can talk about it on here.
Yep, absolutely. And you're helping in recovery, and I'm all over the place with it too. These videos might even help some brothers and sisters in recovery.
If it helps one, we're doing something.
Yep. I always say one smile at a time.